Welcome to the Warframe Weapon Encyclopedia, where today we're checking out the Broken Scepter. The only way to get the Broken Scepter to begin with is by finishing the War Within quest, though if you do lose it at some point you can also buy the blueprint from Cephalon Cimeris for 100,000 standing. The Broken Scepter is a Mastery Rank 7 staff that does primarily impact damage with a little bit of slash and puncture on the side. It's also pretty fast, it has pretty bad crit, though it does have good status. Now there's also a unique mechanic, sort of a thematic unique mechanic, that comes with the Broken Scepter, where when you kill an enemy, right after they die, you will have the option to drain their corpse, which will disintegrate the corpse, and it only works once per corpse. And what it does is, for humanoid enemies or enemies that are alive, it will drain a health orb from them, and for robotic enemies or enemies that are just not alive, it will drain an energy orb from them instead. There is a bit of a bottleneck to this though, so you can't do it all the time because you have two orbs orbiting the top of the staff, and draining an enemy will drain one of the orbs and it takes a while for it to regenerate. And finally, this also stacks with Desecrate, so if you time it right, you can desecrate a corpse and drain it at the same time. Now, as far as the build is concerned, there are many things you can do here, but I tend to go for sort of a hybrid between status and raw damage, so I run one dual stat mod, two elemental mods, Drifting Contact and Weeping Wounds combined with Condition Overload, and then Reach and Fury. This way you get a ton of status, especially as you build up your combo counter up to 220 hits, and you still have a ton of damage from the raw elemental mods. And I think that's kind of necessary for this weapon because of the damage distribution. Doing primarily impact on a melee weapon is not the best thing in the world, so adding more corrosive and more heat damage is definitely good here. Especially since you can still get status to be very high. I mean, the modded status is 60% to begin with, and then we have Weeping Wounds stacking on top of that as well. Now, there's really no point in discussing whether or not you should get the Broken Scepter, because you should most definitely play through the War Within, because it's a good quest, so you will get it no matter what. It even comes with a free weapon slot and a Roking Catalyst already installed, so you might as well max it out and try it. But I am going to say that it is not a good melee weapon, it is mediocre at best, but you know, even a mediocre melee weapon is still really good, because melee weapons are just that strong. It will easily bonk its way through the entire star chart and do the vast majority of sorties as well. But it's unfortunately held back quite a bit by the damage distribution and the lack of crit. But you know what, for a weapon that you get for free with the weapon slot and a Roking Catalyst already installed, it's not too bad, so you should definitely try it out and see whether you like it or not. And even if you don't, you should still max it out so that you get the mastery from it. And that is pretty much all I wanted to say, so I thank you very much for watching. As always guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video and it was helpful, and I will see you some other time. Bye bye.